Welcome, Spiritual Mag. My name is sambell. We are going to focus on the intelligence of consciousness. Oh, yes. Huh? Yeah, that's right. The intelligence of consciousness. Or another way of looking at it, why the ancients may have been tuning perception, not signaling the stars. By sambell, civilian journalist, spiritualmag.org. So, well, for nearly a century, the Nazca Lines in southern Peru have sparked the modern imagination. Massive geometric shapes, animals, and long straight lines etched into desert plains, visible mainly from above, have inspired theories from ritual calendars to alien runways. This fascination reflects a modern assumption. If something is large, precise, and visible from the sky, it must be intended for skyborne beings. Yet this assumption, shaped by our modern mindset, may reveal more about how we currently perceive intelligence than about the ancients' true intentions. Yes, to consider an alternative, we must look beyond our own frameworks. A quieter, more grounded interpretation avoids both alien theories and reductionist materialism. It suggests the Nazca did not try to reach spacecraft visitors, but rather engaged a layered reality in which consciousness served as the main interface. A layered reality, not an empty sky. The Nazca worldview, like many ancient cosmologies, did not divide existence neatly into real and imaginary. Instead, reality was understood as multi layered, the visible world overlapping with invisible dimensions that could be accessed through disciplined ritual rather than mechanical technology. The cosmos was not elsewhere, it was here, but ordinarily unseen. From this perspective, the Nazca Lines were not messages meant to be read from above, but ritual pathways intended to be walked. Movement across the desert combined with fasting, chanting, rhythm, repetition, and possibly psychoactive plants altered human perception. The desert itself became a cognitive instrument. What looks like art or astronomy to us may to them have been a technology of consciousness. Encountering intelligence without spacecraft. In altered awareness, humans report encounters with beings, intelligences that feel autonomous and real. Modern terms labeled them as hallucinations or aliens. Ancient cultures did not draw such distinctions. In shamanic traditions, these beings are non local intelligences, not physical entities crossing space, but manifestations seen with when the ego's boundaries soften. They emerge through altered perception, not engines. This framework suggests Nazca experiences were not encounters with extraterrestrials, but with realities accessed through heightened state of consciousness, affirming their focus on inward perception rather than outwardly visitation. Ethics as structure, not belief. This interpretation carries a profound ethical implication that ancient cultures understood instinctively, but modern societies often treat as optional. If consciousness is fundamentally unified, if at its deepest level we are all one, then ethics are not imposed rules, but structural necessities. Service to others reinforces coherence within a unified field. It stabilizes relationships and culture. Self service, when isolated, depends on perceived separation. Such behavior may bring short term gain, but destabilizes the system. Service to self, above all else, relies on separation. The illusion that one part can prosper at the system's cost, it may bring short term gain, but it continually destabilizes the whole. It disintegrates. This is not a moral judgment, it's a metaphysical alignment. In a fundamentally interconnected reality, radical self interest behaves like a stress fracture. Collapse is not punishment, it is consequence, loved one. The Nazca as engineers of enlightenment and alignment. Seen through this lens, the Nazca lines represent not superstition or technological inadequacy, but a refined understanding of human participation in a living cosmos. The lines did not summon power. They helped maintain alignment between humans, water cycles, seasonal rhythms, and the deeper intelligences perceived within nature itself. The real loss is not modern skepticism about ancient intentions, but the narrowing of our own understanding of consciousness. Treating consciousness as secondary renders ancient perceptual methods mysterious. Recognizing it as primary reveals that deep intentionality and ethical grounding. The Nazca were not gazing upward in ignorance. They walked the earth with care, using landscape, movement, and ritual to remind themselves what modern humanity forgets. Unity is absolute. Service sustains it. Unchecked self-service unravels it. Perhaps the lines that endure not just as marks on the earth, but as an invitation, a call to reawaken the unity within ourselves and carry it forward with open eyes and purposeful steps. You and all your loved ones are always in my prayers. Samuel Joseph Bell, civilian journalist, spiritualmag.org.